Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Season 2 here in United Penguin Kingdom, where it is January of year 11, and we have most recently retained our province status with the help of a whole bunch of fun stuff we built and got upgraded over the last couple of episodes. So let's take a quick look, pause the game here, at our status. Right now we're in third place, about 1,500 points out of first, which would give us king status. And what I would consider, I guess, to be the end of the playthrough if we ever got to king status. But we right now have about 5,083 reputation. It tends to go up and down as we get more and more things cycled in and out. So I don't think we're really in danger of slipping back to city status. However, there's a whole lot of stuff we've got to do. We have education up at 86.2%. We didn't quite get to the goal last episode of getting that specific milestone reached. Happiness is at 44.8. So if anything, the happiness is the biggest thing we probably need to work on in order to raise our reputation, because if we take a look at this screen, you can see that each of these things has a direct effect on the total reputation. You see education has 863 out of 2,149 permanent reputation, whereas happiness has 449. It's basically just move the decimal one place over and you got the score. So if we can get the average happiness up even another 50%, then we might have the edge toward getting the king spot. Because to get the happiness, we have to have all of this stuff moved up. And all of this stuff also increases productivity in pretty much every other aspect of the game. So we just need to make everything better, right? That's the permanent goal, is just to get good. And we also have a temporary reputation hit of 60 points because we have too much gold. And that's because we don't have another treasury built. It's a whole thing. I don't know why that's there, but that's the way the game works. We have very soon a number of points expiring. We have 260 within the next month going away, and then another 250 going away a month after that, plus another 90. Oh, and there's another 119 I didn't even look at right here. All right. Yeah. Oh, no, there's so much. There's so much that's going to go away. But, yeah, we're going to get more this year. It's not really that big of a deal. Just got to keep things going. One thing that was a big blow was losing the exploration badge. Right now we just have the production and the knowledge badge. Because the exploration badge, we have to spend 50 exploration points yearly. Currently, we've only spent 31. We'll get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time. That gives us extra public happiness, which we desperately need, and extra reputation points, which we also desperately need. But the biggest thing that the Explorer badge does that we no longer have is it brings us more educated penguins from the newcomer ramp. And if we're trying to keep our education numbers up, well, we really need this. So we need to bring this back. That's going to be one of our biggest priorities this year, and it's probably going to be the first one we actually get done, because all we have to do is spend a couple more exploration points. All that being said, knowledge badge, pretty much completely safe. Production badge, pretty much completely safe. Now the amusement badge, we're in a good position with this now because we finally got the cinema last year. And all we have to do is make sure we get 200 visitors in the cinema this year. So one of the easiest ways to do that is just to build another cinema. That's a process we started. We have a couple ice rinks. We should have no problem getting to 250 visitors. The other way to do that is just have more penguins, which we're going to try and do. Oh, I forgot. There's another one. The future badge. 75% education. Probably not in danger of having that go away. But the 30 child penguins thing was something that I thought was a huge mistake. I didn't want to mess with it. But then you guys reminded me in the comments, we have all these islands to mess with. I can buy this because I have province status. Or I can come over here and I can buy that one because I have province status. I can't buy that one because that requires king status. And that one. But we have all this extra space. And we have this little quadrant right here of our main island that's currently taken up with a whole bunch of kids' spaces. So what if we moved all the kids' stuff to a completely different island? Doesn't have to be the huge one. Could easily be this one as well. But we just have to decide how stuff is going to end up working. Remember that kids in this game basically don't serve any purpose but to get trained up in their education and productivity so that when they become adults, they can actually make positive contributions to the colony. So in that regard, pretty much all we have to do is make sure we have enough housing. We currently have enough for 15. If we made it for 30 and we just kept breeding on, built enough high schools, regular schools, amusement things for the children, and plenty of decorations, I think we could be in a very good spot to make sure that we're going to have high education, high happiness, highly productive penguins. And the ones that don't, we can just ship them off, because this game is half utopian, half dystopian, weird mishmash of stuff. But that's fine. I think for right now... Oh, also we get extra reputation points for buying these other ice flows. Ooh, this one's 160. That one's 120. Do we want to go for the giant one? I mean, I guess we can, and that's also going to help solve our gold problem. But yeah, I think we want to go and buy this one. Let's do it. Are you sure? I love how it asks me. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Now we have a brand new island. We can move all the kids' stuff. And yeah, we're gonna have a fun time with this. We've got kids' house, we've got the carousel, we've got the school, we got the high school, and that's pretty much it. But you check in here, we got the kids' villa we can unlock, and that's going to help us get the future badge. And this one, friends, holds 9 kid penguins, gives 8 monthly happiness points. And, well, it's 5 by 5. But, hey, if we're building a new space around this anyway, it doesn't really matter. We don't need to have these tiny little kid houses all over the place. And that's just the way it goes. We have this exploration that we literally just sent off at the end of last episode. Right now, it's going to, if we click this, going to check out Obvious Enthusiasm. And then, of course, there's plenty of other stuff we can do. Our reputation level right now is going to allow us to unlock here, here, and here. I think that's it. Oh man, I kind of don't want to unlock all of these, but we're at 5,011 reputation, and it's only going to go down until like the last third of the year. So since I can unlock this right now, I'm going to do it. 200 coins, going to get us this one that has the 5,000 minimum. Just to unlock, it doesn't say we can't travel there, but we'll go ahead and just do that. Now we have 5, I can't count, 5 new places to go. A couple villages, and a pair of cities, you know. Not the best thing ever, but hey. We made use of the resources we had to do what we needed to do. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead, unlock the kids' villa. Oh no, I can't. Oh, that's a huge disaster. Oh, my entire plan is ruined. Oh my god, this game, man. Oh, what a pain. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I thought I was going to be able to get this, but no, they have it locked behind the badge. Oh, you stupid, you have to look at the badge and it's fine. It's fine. Roast me. It's okay. If you're watching episode 11 of this series, you're committed, and I understand you're not just going to be a random troll. You can roast me. You're allowed to do that. Makes it a little more fun, too, but... Oh, God, dude. That's terrible. That's awful. Day ruining right there. But I digress. We have a carousel, and we got a rocking horse we can do for the kids. Playground has to be unlocked with exploration, but none of the rest of the stuff matters for the kids. The only other thing we can do is build these different decorations here, which, of course, we're definitely going to want to do. So, I guess all that being considered, we're going to need a food stand for the kids to eat from, I'm pretty sure, unless they just magically don't need to eat. I'm not going to put food storage over here because that's just an invitation for the seals to come have lunchtime, so we're not going to do that. But the food stand itself, gonna have to get that thing going here. So if I put this guy right there, and I come around here with some... Man, I'm so mad I can't have this. What a pain. Ugh. If we just put our kids' houses, say right here, right here, right here, right here, then in front of it, we can put a carousel. See, that's going to hit that one, and then we could do, or maybe, actually, let's be forward thinking here. Let's put a carousel here and here. Now I know we're gonna be consuming mass quantities of resources here, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Because carousel there, rocking horse, probably, no, it's gonna have to go here. Rocking horse here. Takes care of all of the recreational needs, at least for these 4. When we continue to expand, we'll address that. And then we'll have to have different decors, which, actually, you know what? You know what? We're going to annoy the you-know-what out of you guys doing this. Let's, let's move all this one, I just know someone's raging at their computer right now. That's the wrong thing. Food stand. That's fine. We're here to have a fun time. That's the way this goes. Yeah, I'll put this here. Now, the reason I did that, and watch me still have gotten it wrong. No, the reason I did that is so I could put decorations on the outside here, as we love to say, around the outside, etc. So yeah, here. Same old difference. Fun. Carousel. And then the rocking horse. You know the drill. And so do I. And now we have to power these things. And thankfully we have these advanced high-range coolers, solar-powered coolers, etc., so on and so forth. And these also need to be in the correct radius of a house, to power the house, but they give a happiness bonus as well. This one has an interaction diameter of 10, gives 2. This one has an interaction diameter of 14, gives 1. 9 and 1. 19, but this is a productivity boost. We don't care about productivity for the kids, because they're not making anything. And these are all productivity. So what we want to do, solar-powered cooler. And the thing that's going to become an issue is we don't have the... So we don't have the ability to actually, I think, fully optimize the placement of things here. So we're gonna have to get a little creative. If we were to do maybe right here and right here, that's gonna power the houses, but not the rest of this. So if I'm able to, in the middle here, okay, I had to stop talking so my brain could process what I was going to think about doing next. Yeah, so this one does power and the happiness bonus. So we definitely want the houses to get the bonus. So those two are fine there. But what we need here is we need to have see, they have to have power generated for this, but this one actually generates the other benefits of the cooler that aren't just power. So if you put it here, you can see the range here. I think that's going to be sufficient if we put it here. And then we just have to pair this with something else that generates power. So you put that guy there. And then, let's see, these are... do we have enough plastic to do all this? I think we do. But I put that here, and now everything has power, and all of the routes these penguins... child penguins, whatever we're going to be walking on, are completely covered by coolers. So I'm hoping this is actually going to make sense and actually going to work by the time that we get everything built. But I think this is a good place to start. And that's 4 housing for kids, which means it's going to be a capacity of 20. And then that's going to take care of the kids' living situation, but they still have to have the schools in the high schools. Now, I don't know if the kids will go to a temple. I'm pretty sure it's just adult penguins. But I guess we'll find out. Now, the schools have the benefit of not being specifically limited by range. But in theory, you want the kids to be able to get to them quickly because they have, only so much time to get educated. And if you reduce the travel time, then, it becomes more efficient. So on and so forth. So what I think I'm going to do right here. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. High school right here in the center. That will hold... how many do these hold? 6? Yeah, okay. We'll have to have more of those, but that's a good start. See, now I'm going to be running out of money, but that's not going to be a problem because we're going to eliminate most of these things and get that stuff all figured out. School-wise, we can put another thing in here for that. This will have power. Hit the wrong button. If we put it here, this isn't necessarily a bad place for it to go either. But we're going to have to be careful as things move on. And of course, we are going to need to be able to put other things in here as well. But for right now, I believe we're looking okay. This actually is empty. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that one so we get a little bit of money back so I can build another school here. And once all of this is done, then we're going to be able to move everybody over here. I'm going to put this one road right there. I guess, yeah, we want to make sure this is all connected. So that's our master plan for the kids. I know you're 16 minutes into the video. You haven't actually progressed any time. I know. It's fine. It's fine. We got it figured out. So let's go ahead and hit this. And I'm glad we got that 5,000 unlock done, because now the reputation's below it, and it's going to take a long time to get back there. Now, what's our task here? Oh, produce garbage. I can make that all day long. Let's do that. All right, so in our garbage producers, we actually don't have anybody, huh? Where's the, they're not employed. That's right. I can't read. That's this one up here. All right, so we'll put 2 in here. And I took most of the garbage collectors out because I didn't think we would need them, because we had a bunch of garbage. But now, guess what? We don't have a bunch of garbage. We are in a little bit of trouble with our garbage situation. So let's go ahead and turn mating on, because, you know, it's January. Any penguins made now will have most of a year to get educated and get happified, or whatever you want to call it. So that's what that's looking like. And we actually still have all these penguins in these ice spear towers. So let's take a second now. Take everybody out. You know the drill. We've been here many times. Take all the penguins out of the ice spear towers and reallocate. I got a couple interesting comments about the placing of the penguins in the ice spear towers here. Because my previous strategy, as we've talked about before, was to use the most educated penguins. Because, well, they don't need to be educated more. And education isn't necessarily directly linked to productivity, although it is strongly correlated, it seems, with how the penguins' stats are distributed in the game, based on, oh, you're more educated, which means you probably spent more time around the buildings that advance the productivity stat, because that's just how it's been laid up. But the other thing that I hadn't been considering was the happiness impact by having them just basically always locked up in these towers, hucking spears at seals. And unfortunately, this interface doesn't give you the happiness stat, so we're going to have to check these guys. Because if we want to raise happiness, we need to focus on not letting the happiest penguins rot in the towers. So we want to make sure we're rotating them. And it, like I was saying, it's not automatically correlated to productivity here. You can see these numbers move a little bit. But the biggest surprise was how much variance with the happiness and education that I saw. If we sort by education, like we have an 85% educated penguin who's only at 93% education. Did I say educated? This is happiness. But then all the way up here we have a 47% happy penguin who's at 100% education. So, you know, like what's happening with this? Doesn't really make sense. These are the 5-year penguins, and they'll be gone soon enough. So I kind of don't want to mess with them. But, see, it feels like there's not a great all-around foolproof strategy for staffing these towers, because there's always going to be some sort of a trade-off. And I just don't really know how to handle it best, except maybe put the least happiest penguins in there so you don't have to worry about it and then get rid of them? I don't know. We could try that and see what happens. They're also some of the least educated ones. And they're also age 4, so they're not going to be here long enough to really have either of those stats raised to 100%. So we got Abel and Weston. Come on down, Abel and Weston. Where are you in the idle penguin thing? Gonna be a while to find these guys. It also doesn't help that this, when you scroll, okay, they're at the very bottom. But when you scroll, it's not even one click actually moves more or less than one entire entry here, so it creates this weird kind of, I don't even know. All right. Least happiest penguins left Priscilla and Flynn. Pop you guys in here for a second. There's also no guarantee that it actually... Wait, does it rank them by happiness and just not show you? Alright, so we got Priscilla, Flynn, and then Anaya is resting and Amaya is after. Ah, not quite. Not quite. So it seems like it's tied with the productivity stat, which is pretty closely correlated, but it's not exactly the same. Alright, well that works. And we can and probably should have the lowest productivity penguins in here, because they don't have to actually make anything. They're there to huck spears at seals. Alright, Priscilla and Flynn, come on down. You know the drill. And then, of course, we'll have on the other side... this, I guess, I mean, it's empty, so we don't really need to worry about this unless we have a bunch of seals coming in. So I'm just going to choose to ignore that. And we can actually have time progress right now, because why not? Why not, right? All right, so we're getting seals here. The rest of this, I don't think really matters in terms of, you know, actual having who goes where. Just need everything to be set up. And I have to produce more garbage. I got 3 months to do it. The way this is set up, honestly, these right here probably need to go back into ocean garbage collectors. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. How many can I fit in here? Ocean garbage collectors. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be 2. Yeah, I'm not going to need a third one here. But we'll go ahead and take care of that. And these do need to be highest priority construction because we have a time limit on all this. We'll go ahead and pop the trawling dock workers in there. I mean, food-wise, we don't really have a tremendous need for all the rest of this stuff. Right now, we have a pretty good backlog, so we could probably focus on... Oh, I need to have them employed in the food stand. Absolutely do. Herb collecting, not really a big issue. Library is full. You know what? Stone collector is going to be important, so we can increase our stocks of stone. Ice block maker is going to be important. But we really need more ocean garbage collectors, so we need to have 4 saved for this. Wood and plastic, we're looking pretty good, but as we start building all this stuff, it's going to take a little bit more time for that to get accomplished. So what else can I really do here? We're not going to have any attacks until April, so I don't need to worry about staffing much of anything else that way. I mean, I guess I'll just go ahead and fill up the fishing docks until these are ready to go. So we'll go ahead and triple speed this thing. And then that should end up working out nicely. I know we have some homeless penguins, but I don't think we need to be that worried about it. Because I'm in the process of replacing stuff with villas. And the way that this is currently going here, I wonder if I can get rid of this solar panel, or maybe I could just build around it. I don't have the money to do it anyway. Alright, I'm going to have to unbuild some things just to see. See, look how fast our reputation has gone down. I don't know. The appeal for this game is massive, and I really, really enjoy the process of doing this, but the way that it hides stuff behind arbitrary milestones is really frustrating. And it's like punishing the player for playing the game how they want it to be played. Like you will adhere to our rigid standards of this is how you want to do it, or you will be punished. I don't know if that was like a thematic choice, or that's just, you know, I don't know. I'm not here to pass speculation on that, but it certainly makes it a little bit less fun when you can't quite do what you want to be doing. Alright, so we have one penguin reached 100% education and left the library. So now he needs somewhere to go. but I'm not sure. Education-wise, yep. Who are we going to actually keep is the better question. Because if you get rid of the oldest penguins, you're going to, in general, get rid of some of the most educated and most productive ones. But not universally. Not universally. We've got more adults coming online here, too, so maybe it's time to think about getting rid of some of these adult penguins. Or we just, you know, get with the program and make room by getting rid of some of this other stuff. So where's the other child house? Is it right here? Oh, that can go away immediately. There's nothing there. All right, so that'll give us a little bit of money back, but to build the villas, we need a lot more coins. Hopefully, before too long, we're going to have the ability to... yeah, so you look at this, it's just absolutely just tanking. Probably because, oh my god, we got how many penguins? It's not going to tell me, is it? Oh no, 3 new penguins, and then, alright. Yeah, so the new penguins... Okay, they are... Oh my god, dude. No. You are uneducated in the worst possible way. I cannot imagine ever getting them up beyond 60%. That's unfortunate. But we're gonna have to, yikes. We're gonna have to get these guys out of here. I can't use them. for our goal purposes of getting all these stats up high, at least. Fortunately, it's not an annual objective, but gold is. 100 dried fish in stock. That's going to be the hard one, but we also could probably just buy it, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and elevate the cooler here. So we can at least have the kids start living in these houses. And then, I think the schools are going to be the last things built anyway. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Herb collector once again sitting dormant because we don't really need it. Everything else here... Okay, we got 30 fish, but it's not being defended against by the seals. I honestly am just not going to be that concerned about it. But now we have the problem of having too many homeless penguins. And solving this is not going to be that easy. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to rebuild the bird statue, but that's, it's a bit expensive. If we move that over, then I could easily put in a, another villa here, if I could afford it. And to do that, I'm going to have to, demolish that. Wait, hold on. Did I have that set to barter, or did I have it set to sell? I actually don't remember. Let's find out. I've got it to barter. That's really, Okay, that was a bad choice. Can I at least get something good out of this? Okay, we're about to finish producing the garbage, and purchased garbage wouldn't have helped that anyway, so let's not worry about that. I'm not going to buy the seafood mix, because it's just going to get eaten by the seals. It's pretty pointless unless it's directly after a seal attack, and you know you're going to get a huge happiness bonus out of it. Oh, man, what a pain. I guess I could just get some metal, maybe? Clear out some stocks so I get 3,000 worth of something. I mean, the krill, we don't really want to have that much of it anyway. If I get rid of 400 krill, it's only 800. Are you kidding me? That's a pain. I'm not going to get rid of medicine. I shouldn't get rid of fish. Huh. Alright, well, I guess I can't have that much metal. If I go 15, that's 900. That means I can just, there we go. Get rid of 450 krill. That should be fine. And I get 15 metal. I mean, that's better than nothing. I really should have had this set to sell. That is an absolute waste. Let's set that to sell so the next time isn't like this. Good news is, this is done though, and now I have 83 more gold. And that's going to make it possible for us to be pretty close to building another villa. But we really, really need to get this thing going here. We got a bunch of stuff to pay for, and somehow that camera thing was snapped back. Warehouse is full. If I get rid of the... Yes, let's do that. That's 3 by 5. That'll work there. Alright, we have to build a villa. That works there, and then I can't fit another one here because of reasons. So, I believe... Can I... Oh, I can. But that's not going to let me do it anyway because I'd have to have enough room on the outside. I think. Let me check this bird statue. Yeah, it's not going to let me place it there. That's a yeah, you know what it is. So if I were to do this, I would have to put... Yeah, that'd be such a huge waste of space. I need to reorient this. If I'm going to keep this one manor here, or whatever this thing is called, then that's... Oh, this game is like a really frustrating Tetris puzzle. I don't really know any other way to say it. Well, I don't think I have the... I don't have the money to build this anyway. I won't after this is done. Oh, nice. We got... Okay. Okay, we got... I can't do math squid. 130 squid coming back because we had the Fight Club and we had the vertical wind turbine. And we have 156 extra reputation points. And 2 more penguins. Hopefully they're educated or they're going to be going bye-bye. The explorer's coming back. I sure hope so. They got 2.2 months to come back. Exploration, though. Yeah, we're going to have to send them out again, but that's not going to be a problem because now it's March. Mid-March. Okay. So this is almost done. Almost done. There we go. Now we got 2 livable kid condos over here. And the thing that's really going to suck is when I have to rebuild this whole thing because the kid villa gets unlocked, but that's a next episode problem. We're not going to be that worried about it. All right. So now we have, I know we're not going to get anything done this episode, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. If you're watching this, you're in for the long haul and I know it. So I can have a longer episode or I can do time lapse or whatever. We're going to be okay. We only have 5 penguins in the library because we had a bunch reach 100% education. Yay. But that's, wow, look at this, man. And most of these are 2 or 3 years old. That's a success. That's a huge success. But now the problem is, do we put these bottom ones that are only 13 to 15% in the library? Or we just put them in terrible jobs and then get rid of them later? That's such a horrible, horrible utilitarian way to look at, like, distribution of living things. But we're playing a video game, not making a dissertation on politics. So let's go ahead and do that. L. Barless and Casey, welcome to the Ice Spear Towers, friends. And we'll put these other guys somewhere else. All right. You're all the way down here. Sorry about you. That's, you know, it's just business. Increasing the spirituality, not for long. Not for long, friendo. There we go. And then Abel, I think, was already in one of those. Yes. So, you know what? I'm just going to leave these 3 occupied for now. And then I suppose we have a little bit more shuffling to do because now the 100% educated penguins need somewhere else to go. And then the lower educated ones need to be moved into the libraries. So we have... Yeah, Milani and Erdal in the Builder's Hut and Ocean Garbage Collector need to be educated. Okay, so that's right there. Builder's Hut, there we go. They are going to be put in the library. Along with Abel. That's right, that's right. That's why we're doing this. Okay, so now we've got... Yep, these guys are in the library. Gemma and Weston, but they're age 4. Maybe I should focus more on the yeah, I should focus more on the age 3 guys, except these 2 are already there. Decisions if we're going to be min-maxing things, but also education's strictly speaking not a goal right now for the annual thing. It's money. Money's a goal, which we're going to attain by doing sales of things we're producing. We already know that's going to be an easier way to get there. So maybe I shouldn't really worry about it. But the education being 75% is part of the future badge. I don't think it's going to get that low because we are going to be constantly just putting penguins in there. I don't know. There's also the school of thought that, you know, it really doesn't matter if you have the same set of penguins who you put in to the library because they're always going to be ejected from the library when they reach 100%. So if you have one at 97% versus one at 7%, assuming the penguin will still be there in the end, the average is going to be the same because you're using the same data set, whether or not you put the lower one or the higher one in, because it's still, I don't know. If I'm just absolutely desecrating the field of mathematics, please let me know in the comments, because I very clearly have not ever had a good grasp on math in any of these other videos. So I won't pretend here, but it makes sense in my head. Maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right. I'm not smart enough to know the difference, so would appreciate your input on that. But that is something I've seen come up in the comments, and I think it makes sense. So, long story short, I really shouldn't feel bad about just, you know, clicking this plus sign or this up arrow, whatever, and just having it automatically assign people to the library. Because unless they die in the library, it really doesn't matter. But I have this, like, I don't know, I just want to put the lower educated penguins always in the library, no matter what. But I don't know if they're less productive. Do they learn slower? I guess that would make sense. Anyway, Weston's going to the library. I don't know why I'm spending all this time talking about this. Weston's going in the library because Weston is one of the lower educated penguins anyway. So I guess what we need to do, Gemma and Yahir and the ocean garbage collector, you are going to go learn right here. There we go. And then this one needs... actually, no, he was up here. Wait a second. Do we have multiple... We have multiple Yahirs. We do! We do, because this one is... Oh, wait, never mind. That's actually the lowest educated penguin left, is 90%. What was I worried about? Honestly. Honestly, what was I worried about? It truly doesn't matter. Alright, Yahir. I see you. You know, oh, they're three. Okay, are any of these ones old? 2. Oh man, that's so nice that we have 2-year-old penguins that are already at 100%. We have a 1 that's already at 98. Oh yes, please. We're gonna be the most educated, stupid, idiot penguins on the face of this penguin planet. Yeah, so actually, I should be prioritizing the younger penguins to go in here. Oh, this video is gonna be 5 hours long. All right, okay, Priscilla, you're learning because you're young. There we go. And yes, I did just spend like 10 minutes doing this. I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch, but we're making progress, folks. We're getting somewhere. I guess we should also make sure that the libraries are in a decent radius of things that make penguins happy. Maybe? Holy homeless penguins, Batman. Are we? Oh no, we gotta get this. Oh no, we're in some deep stuff now, folks. I can't believe it. I mean, I can, and it should be. It should be pretty easy to believe that. Okay, we can get rid of the village hall because I'm pretty sure it's not actually giving us any bonus here. I wish I could see what the deal is. Oh, this is cool. I didn't even think to look at this. Well, anyway. Because the reason I would get rid of this is because I can get money back. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a passive happiness bump. But I also don't know for sure. I don't know for sure, and I'm kind of reluctant to test it. Because, like, again, there's no way for me to just look at what building generates what happiness. And I wish there was. But that's the way it goes. Like public thing is, it says 12 public happiness. But where does it come from? Where does it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe, etc. That's an old song. Village Hall has 2 public happiness, 3 public happiness, 5. So if you add all that together, that's 10. But it says it can only be activated and used by the village. Does that mean the public happiness goes away? Because if you look at the rest of these, none of these are public happiness. If we take a look at the reputation thing, that's not going to tell us anything about the public happiness that's granted from stuff. I want to see what is contributing to this, and I can't. I want to metagame like an idiot. Well, it's not necessarily idiotic to metagame. It just feels like I have to with this. See, what else is contributing to the public happiness? I have no way of knowing. Because this is just general happiness. Is it the badges? Extra productivity. More educated, which we get from exploration. We don't have the Explorer badge, but that's 10 extra public happiness if we have that. So I don't know. And there doesn't seem to be any readily accessible information. I mean, I haven't scoured the internet for anything, but does anyone know if these outside of settlement level still contribute public happiness just by being there? Like a historical value kind of thing? I have no idea. But I can tell you what, the fact that the happiness level's going up while we have 17 homeless penguins is baffling to me. Man, see, now I have to do this. Medicine producer and produce... I don't need to produce medicine. I bought all of mine. Okay, but I need the reputation points, so that's fine. Medicine producer, there we go. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it anyway because I have to. Where is the health and medicine, food and medicine? 3x3 takes 2 herbs to make 3 medicine. Well, I got a spot right here. What's closest to the herb thing? This orientation. There we go. That'll work. Well, actually, it shouldn't matter what's closest to the herb thing because I'm pretty sure the... never mind, the herbs aren't there. The herbs are here. Kind of. Except they're actually at the pharmacy. Which means I should have built this here. Let's make it a little easier for our penguins here. We'll put that right there. Now we have more penguins 100% educated that have left the library. Alright, so I suppose it's time for more just shove somebody in the... You know what? I'm not going to spend 10 minutes looking at it. I'm just going to pop them in. And they'll pop out when they pop out. Let's do that, shall we? Now, we do have a whale coming this month. We don't know when. But it's going to be coming eventually, so I'm tempted to go ahead and insert some penguins into the ice cannon towers. The happiness has only gone up since we've had so many homeless penguins, and it baffles me. It just absolutely baffles me. I love how this just makes the icon a tiny bit bigger. That's really good. But why? All right, somebody else left the library. Now, if we've got a bunch of highly educated penguins that are young, oh my god, it's glorious. Look at this. Look at this. They're all 2, and they're 100% educated. They're not all very happy, but they are educated. I love to see it. That is glorious. And we got news. Glorious Humility dropped 7 places. That's not very glorious of them. They didn't try to build better houses. Lodge is the lowest happiness point house type. Yes, we are aware. Yep, there's the whale. All right. Ice cannon towers go. And I believe now is the time for just indiscriminately assigning penguins to these towers. Just because that's what we have to do. That will go there, and then this one right here is probably not really worth defending, but at the same time, it's fine. Alright, bring it on. Orca friends / enemies, because that's actually an enemy. Alright, come forth. Where are you going to pop up and start chomping on our stuff? Ah, you picked this place? Oh, that's such a pain. They're definitely going to get it. Oh, never mind. 240. Yes, sir. 48 gold. That's good to see. So now we get to take them out of here until next month, when it's going to be time for the seals to attack. But we'll get there when we get there. Just take these guys out manually because I don't want to remove our incredibly cruelly assigned penguins from the guard towers because they're going to be gone soon anyway. This got to be some sort of sociology experiment. Okay, the villa's done, which means now we only have 9 homeless penguins. That's a big help. But let's get this medicine producer built so I can actually, you know, finish this. All right, libraries, educate your education here. Hopefully, okay, Melissa is at 100%. She'll get automatically kicked out soon, hopefully, unless I just put her in there. And she wasn't recently kicked out of the library, so no, we're good. Yep, now she's kicked out. Now somebody else goes in. Carousel completed. It's not active because there's no power. Not yet. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to play keep away with the library thing here. Ah, boy. What fun, huh? Yep, another one left the library. We're getting close. Getting close, friends. Now we just need wood and metal to go in here. Somebody else left the library. We're gonna have the most educated penguins, I swear. Alright, expiration of temporary points. There we go. And yeah, another one. Man, what am I gonna do with all these penguins, man? Got so many penguins that are now super educated. Alright, now build the medicine producer so I can put one of these super 100% educated penguins in here as pharmacists or something. It's very fitting. Yep, there we go again. Yep, idle penguins automatically assigned to get education. So maybe the message here is we don't need to worry about policing the library. Brody, my guy. Education 100%. You're smart enough to be a pharmacist. So there you go. Good job, dude. Well, actually, I don't know. Equating education with intelligence is not always a one-for-one thing. I know plenty of really smart people that are not formally educated. Not to that degree. And I know plenty of people who went to a whole lot of school that are really, really dumb. So, just for clarification, I'm not saying people who have not been educated are stupid. That's absolutely not what I'm trying to get at. It's just easier to simplify language for this. Alright, there's the seal warning. Get everybody in. Everybody in. There we go. Bring it on, bucko. We're definitely not going to be able to withstand every single thing, but hey. We're doing our best. We are killing a whole lot of seals, though, so that's interesting. Ah, yes, we've gotten our squid just in time. Just in time for it to be immediately consumed by the seals. Is it? It definitely is. Well, we've got only 8 exploration points. We do have to let them continue for a little bit. Thankfully, the squid seems to be mostly okay, because most of the seals actually getting in are right here. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We're getting somewhere. Pamela, still, somehow, 87% productivity. Actually, hold on. No, we can min-max this. Who is 100%? See, that's 92. You know what? It's going to be fine because when she's gone, she's gone. She's only 75% happiness, too. That's probably okay. Alright. More penguins can go to the library. And I mean, we don't have that many child penguins being born here. When was the last one actually born? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing again. Oh, jeez, I can't. Alright. So this one's brand new. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, now we're really getting somewhere here. I guess the solar panels should be next, so we can... Oh, we can sell. Yes, sirree. Let's go. Because I actually had this set up correctly this time. Alright. What do I want to sell? Now that we're making medicine, I can actually sell this, and this is the most expensive thing I can sell. We almost never use this anyway. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sell 300 medicine. Look at this. 120 coins. Wow, that's so much money. Not really, but... Oh, no. Stone is more valuable than medicine. Okay, well, we can still sell some of this because we're harvesting it now. Yeah, let's sell 100 of that. Now we got 320. Snow blocks. I might as well. Clear out some space here. Say 200 of that. Krill, not even worth bothering to sell. We need to get on that dried fish thing, though. Actually, oh no, I've got 2 of those that aren't even occupied. Ooh, that's a huge slip up here. Oh well, that's fine. I'm just gonna pop 2 in there right now so we can get that going. And now I don't have any idle penguins, so that's actually good that that's worked out that way. Alright, another idle penguin can go to the library, except I probably can't because I just idled them, and now they're going to be gone away anyway. How many do we have that aren't 100% educated? Okay, so it's roughly half that aren't quite to 100%. Yeah, it's going to be time for... Oh, we got all these 1-year-olds. Oh, no. All of Milani, Dema, and Denver. Still in the... Oh, we still have all the... We got all this mess in here. Yeah, no. Alright, we have to actually do this now. Yikes, 7%. Man, that's bleak. You 3 are definitely going back in the tower. Sorry about you. But Olive, Melanie, Dema, and Denver. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going until I can see them actually show up on this. There we go. So we just need to, make sure that that's what we're actually getting ourselves into before we get too much further than that. Oh, I forgot to put the tortured ones back in the spear towers. Yeah, that's certainly not ideal, but we'll deal with it. They're going to make the rest of that medicine. Task completed. Very nice. Alright, cool. 100% education level left the library. Where's the empty slot? There we go. Yeah, this is the one we're going to put in. Alright. So, somehow education still continues to go down despite everything else. We got to get these extra penguins out of here. So now, what month? Oh, it's June. That means we can do this twice again if we really want to get there. But that's really not something we need to be that concerned with. Okay, the cinema is... the cinema's actually looking like it could get to 200 this year. Which... Oh, man, I want to send penguins out, but I need them to increase the body count of our facilities for increasing happiness. So, maybe we just kind of don't do that. Ice rank here, and here probably need to stay this way. Okay, so this one needs... There we go, Denver. I think. Yeah, that's the one we want. Because we know those lower ones are going to go away anyway. And I have another one I can go in here. Alright, now I've got to actually, do some science here. They're all in the library. Builder's Hut 3 is worth saving here. The Science Hub's got 4. Fishing Dock, Ocean Garbage Collector, Amaya might actually be the best one to put in there. Okay, Ocean Garbage Collector, Amaya. There you go. You're going to get educated. And you are where? Okay. And now they just keep doing that. You know, I did it again. I got all these exploration points. Okay, we've gone here, we've gone here, we've gone absolutely everywhere. These are going to be the big money ones, far away. 2.3 months. That's 4.6 months to come back. It's currently June. When I send this, we're going to meet our quota for the exploration points for the year, I'm pretty sure. But it's only a village. This one is a little bit closer. And it's a city, so, you know, maybe there's better stuff for us. I don't know. We'll go ahead and do that. Might as well. And somehow it's still Pamela. All right, that's fine. We are getting closer, friends. We're getting closer. I have this crippling need to min-max the education. I don't know why. Are there any other 1-year-olds that are not already in the library or not already 100%? It doesn't look like it. So who's the closest from the 2-year-olds that is not at 100%? Looks like it's Anaya and the food stand. Yep, you're going to school. And you are right here. Okay, so now we can come in. That's all taken care of. Yeah, let's put it back in the builders. So I got extra penguins. I don't really need them to, you know, do that much with. All right, somebody else can go in here. That's fine. I don't have schools over here yet. So I do need at least one of these to be built. And then I can move the other penguins in with it. We're not birthing enough penguins. I don't know if that's because we don't have enough adult penguin space. You know, honestly, that's probably exactly what's happened here. Hold on. You know what? This wind turbine can go away, and this high-range cooler can get replaced with a solar cooler, and that can power all these houses here. And then this guy can get turned into a villa. Can I actually make that happen? If I... Yes, I think I can do it. Let's get rid of... Oh, I can't undo the road. I gotta come in here. Nope, hold on. Nope. How do I shot web? How do I get rid of this? I can't I feel like this should be easier. Oh, okay, it'll just automatically go away. Alright, that works. We can get rid of that. If I take this away, it's going to be a bad news bears moment right here. I really have no idea what I'm doing. That's fine. Build this immediately, and then we can put all the other happiness stuff back in. Alright, dried fish. We're going to just have to cheese the you-know-what out of the trading center here to get that dried fish at the very end. Oh, nice. 199 gold. That's helpful, because we're trying to get to 1,792. Alright, so almost the halfway point of the year. Actually, this is pretty much exactly the halfway point of the year. We're not quite halfway on our cemetery. Oh, man. Where am I going to put that? Well, we need the points, so... does this have a... Oh, wow. Yeah, 10 public happiness. You better believe we're building a cemetery. I'm a believer in the cemetery now. Please tell me it's not under fun. All right, good. That's... Okay. Okay, does it have to be powered? No. All right, so that can go. That can go way off in the wasteland here, because it doesn't have to actually be in a specific spot. 20 homeless penguins! Oh, man. I need them to build this villa with expedience. Hey, you remember when I said I was going to, like, you know, not have a super long video, and now it's halfway through the year and it's at an hour? I think we're going to have to time-lapse a bunch of this stuff. I just hope I have enough space to actually do it. Alright. Villa is complete. We still have inadequate living space, but we're making progress, folks, and that's what it's about. Rocking horse is complete. So that's cool. The kids who live here that aren't actually living here can, you know, enjoy the rocking horse, I guess. Alright, school is now the utmost priority to get built. I wonder if it's worth just disabling the newcomer ramp from a utilitarian education perspective. Fyodor and Ulis. Alright. I mean... Oh. Okay, we can use one there. I had no idea I didn't have that filled in. We're going to ship those guys out before too long, but for right now I think we're okay. It is just mind-bending to me that the amount of homeless penguins has only increased our happiness. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. But anyway, I guess I could just put them back to work in some of the plastic recycling stations here. And by some of them, I mean all of them. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Now the cemetery. Well, that's kind of a creepy sound. Cemetery is going to need to get built soon, but not mission critical quite yet. Now, next month is the double whammy of the killer whale and the group of seals all coming in at once. So I'm not going to deport this. I'm not going to get these penguins out of here just yet. But yeah, we're now in August. Yep, and we already have the seal warning. So, come one, come all, huck spears at your fears. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I don't need garbage. Whoa, no. We gotta get these guys in here. Come on. Yeah, they're definitely gonna be they're gonna be eating. Oh, there's actually nothing here. All right, that works. Oh, they're automatically going for the dried fish. See, this is the problem, having the 100 dried fish. That's a huge pain. All right, August news. Magical Legend rises in the latest United Penguin Kingdom ranking. They earned a significant amount of gold last year. They've sent many penguins with the help of the transfer center in the last few years. If you send your penguins, you can get temporary... Yep, we already know. But now the game is openly endorsing selling penguins that are not satisfactory. Dystopian utopia indeed. Well... yeah, they still haven't done anything with this. That's because I was kind of insistent on them finishing this school. Yep, the seals are coming back. Bring them in here. I gotta get somebody in the library, but I don't have any extra penguins yet. We have so much science, I forget. Ah, yes! In the middle of a seal attack. It's time for the festival. Alright. That's fine. Everybody just go to the festival. There's no option to say no. Just ask the seals politely, hey, do you guys mind if we just, you know, put a pause on this for a second so we can go to this festival? Okay, sure, no problem. Meanwhile, they're having a rave to the Pirates of the Caribbean music here. 300 extra reputation points. Love to see it. And now we're back to the regularly scheduled chaos at hand. This game sure is not perfect, but it's fun. You gotta admit, it's a whole lot of fun. And they keep stealing all of my food. Alright, now it's time to sell in the middle of a seal invasion. Yes, sirree. We're gonna sell the you-know-what out of all this stuff. Garbage. Yeah, let me sell most of my garbage here. I can get 60 coins. Fish, we probably... yeah, we can go ahead and sell a whole bunch of fish. Money will come eventually. 140 coins. Do we have anybody actually making snow blocks? Yes, we do. Okay, that's fine, but I probably need most of these, so we'll just do this. Alright, are we done? Are we done, Seal Boys? Are we quite finished? Oh, man, we have so much science, I haven't even thought about it. What else do we have left to... okay, we got plenty to unlock. Ice bath clock... save the clock tower! I need to watch that video again. Video, movie, whatever. Okay, so that's done. Let's do a pivot here. Take them all out of the science and fill these up because we know the seal's coming. Or the seal. Definitely not a seal, the killer whale. Alright, come on. Start messing my stuff up. Let's go. Have they built the cemetery yet? No, not even close. Well, we'll get it figured out. Okay, these guys were already at 100%. Yeah, okay. It is very encouraging, though, to see that most of these almost educated ones are not 5. High range cooler complete. That means this is done. There we go, yeah. Ah, here comes the killer whale. Where are you going to be? There. All right, you chose poorly. You're going to get absolutely annihilated. Good job. 48 gold, 240 reputation for 10 months. Love to see it. This number's still way too low. But we're working on it, man. Oh, nice. We get 70 extra reputation points, and we get 30 seafood mix. That's going to help happiness. Too bad we're not being measured by it. But the good news is I don't see any seal attacks through the end of the year. So maybe that will help. And we get 2 more penguins, which are going to be educated, unlike the ones that come off the ramp. Speaking of the ramp, it's a ramp month. September is a ramp month. So that's, well, that is what it is. All right, I only have 8 child penguins. We still have okay, I can't do math. We have 9. Now we have 8 homeless penguins because 1 died. That sounded incredibly bleak. Let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and build the cemetery. But I can take these guys out of the tower. And I can do this. I think now is going to be the time to... Yeah, we're going to yeet these guys out of here. Theodore, in the food stand. You're about to stand on the balloon and go away. Alright. I'm not requesting penguins. We're sending penguins. Alrighty. Oh, no, they're not sorted here. Okay, we just have to look for the really low numbers. I think I can do that. Alright, 12 months, 100 extra reputation points. Bye-bye. Or do we want to do money? No, let's not do money. Let's not do money. I can just sell other things later. See ya. And now we only have 3 homeless penguins, and our happiness has jumped up, and our education. This is so awful. Why does this game incentivize you to do this? This is so terrible. You should never do this in real life. The objectively terrible way to treat living things. I'm also not your dad. Do what you want. Just don't, kill people. Okay, now we have, we got something going on here. I gotta fill our libraries. Damhan and Marcel in the Builder's Hut. Come on down. You, friends, are being educated. Do not resist. Where are you? There's a lot of these penguins out here. Okay. And then Marcel, you're already here. The 90% being the low bar for education is pretty good. Sasid and Asim, I think is how that's pronounced. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And we've got some over here. Oh, this is completely empty. Yep, 90.3. Look at us go. Sarah, you're going to the library. And who else? Who else can we pop in here? After all the discussion that we had about, this really doesn't matter. It's fine. Ekram at the fishing dock. You're about to be at the library dock. How many more ways can I come up to just be stupid about this? I don't know. I'm starting to run out. You are there. Okay, so now we have everybody who's supposed to be in the libraries in the library. 105%? How did you get to 105% happiness? Working at the food stand? I worked in food service. I can guarantee you that's not why. Sheesh, these guys are already in here. You know what? I'm going to choose not to even bother thinking about it. I'm just going to automatically assign penguins to these ice spear towers. And we're just going to go like that. Anything in here? Nope. All right, good. I don't have to worry about it then. All right. Builders' huts. There. I have so much science it doesn't matter. The rest of this, fishing, yeah, we're just going to be... we're just going to be producing and producing and producing, because that's what we do, is we produce. And now, friends, I believe I can time-lapse most of the rest of the year, unless something comes up, in which case I will talk about it after all that's taken care of. It's already an hour and 10 minutes in. We're not going to get too much else done here, so got our points for that task. And I will see you on the other side of this time-lapse, whenever that is, whether it's the very end of the year or it's sometime sooner. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop this time-lapse here and play out the rest of the month of December. I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple things anyway, but then this pops up, says, hey, you need to get the metal detector, and that's a pretty consequential piece of equipment, because then we don't have to worry about importing any metal. So let's go ahead, hit that pause button, and a couple other reasons for that, but we'll go ahead and get this guy unlocked, and we're going to pop him in the hopefully decent spot on the edge here, if I can find one. It's just not really that many great places for oh wait, does that have to be on land only? Oh, cool. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'll put that right there. Okay, so here's the gist of what's going on. Is I've been thinking, I don't think we're gonna get this by the end of the year, but the relative lack of product we have left to sell makes me think the trade center probably should be set to barter instead, if we want to have any hope at all of getting 100 dried fish stock. So I am going to switch that. And then I realized, you know what? We got all this extra space because you saw in the time-lapse I actually demolished all the kids' stuff over here. Now it's all on its own little island here, and these, hopefully these kids are, yeah, the happiness is already getting a lot higher. Wow, this one's got 48 productivity. Nice. But now I got all this extra space. I'll just build more dried fish stations. I don't know what I was doing without those. And then I was trying to, you know, juggle people around in the libraries here, and then, you know, it's just one of those things. It's really not that important at this exact moment, because we're not being tested on our education. We're being tested on, do we have money, and do we have 100 dried fish? And we're about to get penguins on the newcomer ramp, and I think we could probably use the extra bodies for manning stuff anyway, so I'm going to choose not to be that worried about it. The amusement badge is frustrating, because now we have everybody for the cinema, but we don't have everybody for the ice rink, despite having 3 ice rinks. And this right here should be getting a lot of visitors, and it does, 126. This one's only got 24. We don't have, comparatively, we have fewer penguins over here. This guy only has 5, so this is actually not a very good place to put this. I guess you wanna have a critical mass of housing around these kind of things, and I know that's how the game's supposed to work, but there's no penguins actually coming here. Fight Club, though. They go to the Fight Club. I guess those penguins have, they got something to say to each other. At any rate, we gotta get more dried fish going. Because they keep eating it. I understand they have to eat it, but it wants me to have 100 in stock. And it's just not gonna work. Unless we can make it faster than they can eat it. Now, the gold I'm not as worried about, because we have a ton of science. And I can sell 3,000 for 390. And that's going to get us, not all the way there, but it's going to get us most of the way there. At any rate, it's going to take a while to get this next thing anyway, so I will go ahead and sell the 3,000. Now I've got 1,163 gold. Will we get to 1792? Only if I demolish buildings, and I know how much you guys love it when I do that. So maybe we will try not to do that. But regardless of what else happens, I feel like this was a good move. Having all the kids' stuff off by itself. We have plenty of capacity and education, at least for right now. We might have to have another high school soon. But we haven't taken a huge hit in happiness or education despite having basically the mating turned on all the time because everybody else is so educated. And that's worked well. This metal detector, I thought originally was going to have to go on the side here, but it's a good thing that it can go in the middle because now that I have one less thing to worry about on the outside here. Man, I wish we could have gotten this amusement badge. Because the ice rink, I figured, would be so much more popular. Maybe, you know, maybe I should have just, kept the stone house here. Because it's got, I mean, we need places for the penguins to go, and I don't have any other, whatever, but there's nobody in the library, so guess what? If we get rid of it, we don't get that much money back, but that's going to give us space to put another one of these villas. Now that I actually have the money. I mean, I kind of don't want to spend it because that's not going to get us to where our goal for the gold is supposed to be. But we're so educated now that the libraries are mostly going unfilled. We just keep shuffling people around. Because everybody that we pretty much want to keep is already educated. And these lower education ones we don't have to get rid of right now, but we will want to eventually. We still have all these homeless penguins, and we have higher happiness than we ever have. Make it make sense. I don't understand. See, like, look, now we have 5. We have 5 of these dried fish stations going, and we still have none. They just eat it. So I don't know what kind of sick joke it is to have reach 100 dried fish in your stock, but I guess that's just the way it goes. Yeah, the reputation thing's a little concerning. I'm going to go ahead and do the huddle. Because we need that. And yes, I know we haven't... I'm going to skip that. But we haven't done the province one yet. We haven't needed to, and I haven't unlocked it. I probably should, because that would give us another boost. But man, it seems at this point that we've hit the point of diminishing returns in terms of how much effort we can actually put into this. Because look, we can do the provincial huddle center, but as far as I know, it doesn't grant any more reputation. I mean, it might, and I could just be dumb, but I guess it's fine. I can unlock it. I'm not going to get that much more money by selling any of the science points I still have. We're clearly not going to get the education badge because this is 1,200 points to research, and we also don't have 30 kids. Ooh, this +1 medicine one, we should keep an eye out for that one. I don't know if we're ever going to get here, to be completely honest with you. We'd have to have some sort of like cataclysmic penguin accident to rocket ourselves up the poles here. But at least we have 4,552 reputation. And it seems to be going up. Did we actually... Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, yeah. Here we go, folks. We've got 40 squid coming in. We've got 600 gold when we went over there, and now we get 150 extra reputation points. Yes, sir, and it's 13 months. That's big. And now we're up to 4,800. But now we have 5 extra productivity in the science hub. Hoo boy. And we get this for the next 12 months, which means it's not going to be, I don't think, not going to be at the next evaluation after this one, but that's a big bonus. We're, of course, not going to see them for a while. But pause this just real quick. The Explorer badge, clutch. Getting that back, no problem. Amusement badge, we didn't have our stuff laid out right to get the ice rink, but at least we know the cinema is doable. Which... That's funny that this gives us extra 2 happiness for the nightclub visits. I don't know what that's about, but this stuff, we haven't unlocked everything yet. We don't have any hope of getting that anytime soon. The comfort badge. As soon as we get that kids villa, we're pretty much good. Cooler badge, we haven't gotten half of these things. Energy badge, we haven't gotten half of these things again. Well, and by half of them, I mean the twin solar panel. We absolutely have solar panels and vertical wind turbines. 25 extra public happiness. That's the key thing right there. Explorer badge, we already talked about. Future badge, I don't have 30 child penguins, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Health badge, we could have had, if I didn't sell stuff, I could have just built more pharmacies. I don't know why you'd need 3 of them, but that. The kids badge, we haven't unlocked the playground yet. That is a exploration thing. And then, of course, visitors, etc. We don't have this stuff. Sport badge, we haven't built the gym. I don't know if we can. I thought the game was going to crash right then. That was kind of scary. Wealth badge, that's a king thing. But all in all, I feel like we're doing reasonably well. I can't really be that upset about it. And I did say earlier that I was going to put another villa in here, but I wasn't sure because I didn't want to forsake our opportunity to get to 1,792 gold. It's not happening. We're not going to get there. We just have to accept that. We're at a point where it's just not going to be possible. So let's just do what we got to do and pop this villa in right here. And then right in front of it, we have the opportunity to put in a bird statue. And that will that'll give us a bonus here. And then if we put another housing thing in this exact spot, we can. If not, then not a big deal. I just spent my time kind of focusing on the wrong stuff. But hey, you know, that's the experience of playing this game. You never know what you got until you have it. And we have a whole bunch of these temporary reputation points coming off soon. But this number, it's not gone up a ton. But it has gone up. And that's what it's about. We've got 22 public happiness now, which it was 12 at the beginning of this episode. Happiness has gone up. Education, in the end, has stayed about the same. We lost a bunch for gold. And that's a big one. We're going to have to figure out how to get those numbers up. But pretty much everything else has gone up, which, you know, that's the end goal. So we can't really be upset about it. It ends up being fine. The only problem now is me and this education thing. Oh, no. You, 9% education, 16% productivity. No. You're not staying in the science hub. I'm sorry. It's just not going to work. But I think we can, we can do that penguin exporting next episode. We can get the bonuses for that. Just do a whole bunch of those. Now the metal detector's done, and nice. We get that 95 boost for 16 months. That's huge. That's I'm glad we got that done. Now I can put somebody in here. Searching metal. And then I guess we just randomly get metal. Neat. We don't have, despite having 6. Okay, actually, well now we have 6 that are actually working. 6 dried fish stations. We only have 24 in stock. See, this is it's a pipe dream. But look at this. Look at this garbage. Look at this. We went down. We have 4,942 reputation, and now we're number 2. So we went down and we went up at the same time. But public awareness is still number 1, 6918. Yeah, that's going to be really hard to top. We'd have to install, like, I don't know, sleeper agents in the public awareness colony to spread dissent. Or it's not like real governments ever do that. Anyway, last year, absolute abject failure. This year, I know we can get the amusement badge. 340 medicine in stock, easy to attain. Build the ice bath, are you kidding me? It's basically already done. Assuming we can actually find it. But I think we're going to be okay. Now, it's interesting. Again, stats don't tell the whole story in this or in real life, but the education going down 4.7 points. It might seem wrong to think about it that way, but keep in mind we have all those new penguins because we didn't have the explorer badge or the whatever badge. We have all these new penguins that are really uneducated. Without them, our average education probably would have been about 93. I think, if I'm doing my mental math correctly. Gold going down, we knew that was going to happen. Reputation going down, knew that was going to happen. But the happiness has gone up 3.1 points. That's big. And then we had, obviously, more adult penguins. As we continue to grow, it's going to be easier and easier and easier to fill all this stuff. 10 babies born last year. We've got to get that number up. Penguins died. Well, they're going to die. You can't stop it. That's fine. Now we got production badge, explorer badge. Wait, what happened to the... What was the other one we had? Did I... Oh, I absolutely let one go out. But which one was it? Production badge, explorer badge. That makes me incredibly words I can't say here. Why did we... It's a knowledge badge. It's the knowledge badge. Because I deleted the other high school. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I didn't even think about it. Oh my god, dude. It's so infuriating. Well, let's go ahead, since we're already here. And, you know, just place it down now so we don't... Yeah. There you go, folks. That was, by my recording thing, it says an hour, 35 minutes. There's a little bit of that's going to get cut off from that time lapse we did, but that's the way it goes, man. Starting year 12, we got a killer whale attack and the seals coming in. We somehow lost the badge because I didn't even think about it. Hey, that's the way it goes. These goals are very attainable. Very, very attainable. We only have to get there once. Doesn't matter. Now, the ice bath. The ice bath. I think that's a thing we're going to have to find. Oh, actually, no. Oh my god, we can't even do it because we don't have the... Why would you do this to me? Oh, jeez. I can't unlock the ice bath until we have the amusement badge, and I can't get the amusement badge until at the end of the year we have all the stuff met. So we're automatically not going to get the ice bath one. What a pain. Let me in! Let me in! No. Well, that's it. Appreciate you guys being here as always. 11 episodes into this series that a more logical person doing YouTube, quote unquote, as a job would have dumped this a long time ago because the performance is terrible. The metrics are just abysmally bad. But I really like this game. And I know you guys do too who are watching this. So it's not going anywhere. But again, that is why this is only one day a week now. I can't unfortunately justify it to take up 2 slots or 3 or whatever. But I appreciate you being here, Beard Boosters as well. You are also another reason I get to keep this and not just spam beaver videos 7 days a week. We can try new things because of the support you guys give, and I'm very, very appreciative of it. And I can't ever say it enough. So appreciate you folks, everybody, regardless of booster status or not. And I do hope you'll check out some of our other series if you haven't already. We're getting ready soon, I think, to start another Manor Lord series with the new update that came out like, I don't know, a week ago or something when the game actually launched. Because I'm on the press and creators branch right now, but I can't move off of it till we finish our live stream playthrough. We did finish the main one that we were doing as videos with yesterday's video on that one, so go check that out if you haven't. It's been a whole lot of fun. And we've got more Timberborn coming as well as soon as I get that figured out. But I appreciate you guys, like always. Whatever it is you're doing with the rest of your day, stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you back again next week for more penguins, and tomorrow for more water beavers. That's always a fun one. But yeah, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.